Hello again, Arcs. Welcome back. Arcs Hour Episode 6. Itchy Girl, Community Management Coordinator G-Wiz of the Stars, here, back again with my good friend JJ Dragon. How you doing, JJ?
I'm doing very good, G-Wiz. Yes, GM JJ Dragon back once again for Arcs Hour Episode 6. And this is a most anticipated episode for many reasons. So really excited to get into it.
Absolutely. We've heard your pleas. Everyone wants to know more about Luster. Well, I've got good news for you. We're going to talk all about Luster today and some other things, so stick around. But what do you say?
For sure.
Let's get into the agenda for the day. Let's waste no time.
Yeah, let's get straight into it because we got a lot to talk about.
Absolutely. So, the Episode 6 final chapter is Among Us. That's right, we have a story update, so get ready for a whole new final chapter.
Yes, the final chapter. And, of course, what everyone's been waiting for and why a lot of you are all here, Luster was a class we'll be talking about in a bit. Yep,
Woo! Did someone just say Luster?
I think somebody did say Luster, yes.
What?
Who was that?
He was a little bit early there, not gonna lie. Thank you, Karopi. Anyways, Persona is getting ultra hard difficulty as well, so a little bit of an urgent quest update, as well as new extreme quest, a high difficulty extreme quest, Risk Realm will be added as well.
Of course, and then after that we'll be talking about the Rising Weapon Badge Exchange. We've got some... I hope you've been saving up those Rising Weapon Badge 5s, because we've got some cool stuff to talk about.
Indeed, and you just saw him, but he will be joining our special guest, Karopi, will be joining us later on in the stream. Super excited to talk with him about all of the cool stuff we'll be showing off.
Definitely. Always excited and happy to showcase different content creators from the PSO2 community. And after that, we'll have my favorite segment, Fantasy Fashion News. And of course, we have your letters from Arcs. And if we have some spare time, we might do some Q&A at the end. But I don't know. JJ, what do you think? Should we get right into it?
Let's get straight into it. Luster, the new Scion class coming to PSO2 tomorrow. Super excited. And there is a lot to talk about with this class because I would say this is probably the most complex and most intricate class they've ever made. And a little bit about Luster, so it's a new Scion class, so you will need, of course, as for all the other ones, 2 level 75 classes before you can access it. But a couple of cool things about a Luster is it can only use one weapon, and it's a weapon that every class can use, the Gunblade. And you might think that might limit the class in some way, but it is actually very, very fun and very intricate.
It's a pretty advanced
So let's
class,
get into...
honestly.
Indeed. Very advanced, very psionic. So let's get into the video here. So the first thing we're going to talk about are Luster's styles. So based on your Gunblade's elemental type, it will change the style that you're in. So if you have a lightning or wind gunblade, you will be in the Zandy style, which is a very fast, good for AoE type style. If you have fire or dark, you'll be in the Fomal style, which is very aggressive, very close quarters. And if you have a light or ice gunblade, it will be the Baron style, very long range, more defensive.
3 styles.
And yeah, and there's just so much intricacies for each one. We won't get into too much of the intricacies, but also for Luster there are move arts, much like the double saber for Etoile. If you hold the direction and use a photon art, it'll actually alter what it is, as well as enhanced PAs, which are if you hold the button down of your PA, it will also extend the original PA that you used. So first here, let's just look at the basic attacks. Luster has 4 combo basic attack, the 4th hit being big, and you can also enhance your basic attack here for each style. The Zandy style one right there. A good AoE can vacuum all the enemies and stunning them.
Round them
really
up.
useful for team play. Just so versatile. And the Baron style here, making a just big circle of death, where these little ships will like shoot enemies in there. It's pretty great, pretty fun. And so yeah, just these styles are so different, yet yeah, all that stuff. So the first PA we're going to look into is the Flesh It. It is a stab, stabby, stab, and if you enhance it, you'll stab a bunch. And if you use your move art, if just holding forward and using the PA, you will dash forward, slash twice, and if you enhance it, you will slash another 2 times. So really, there are 4 PAs for every 1 PA for the class.
Like I said, it's an advanced class. Bring your A game.
Exactly. And next we have the Brand Extension, my favorite PA. You'll be slashing your enemies a bunch. Hold it down, you gotta do another 2 slashes there. The move art variation, you'll move forward a little bit. And if you extend it and enhance, you'll do more slashes.
I studied communications. I studied communications in college, so I'm all about the brand extension. That's just my perspective. So go on.
Nice one. Next is the Scatter Slug. We're utilizing more of the gun aspect of the gun blade here, and that's the move art version. Jump into the air, shoot the enemies down below, flip around. There's a lot of flipping with this class as well, I must say. And lastly, we have the Hollow Point. Shoot your enemies with this little blast, and if you enhance it, you'll do this. They'll ricochet off each other. Very fun, very cool. And the move art version, you'll flip into the air again, shooting your gun. Very similar, but slightly different. Gives you that aerial mobility.
Real fancy, gotta say.
And this class is very intricate, but there is a smart photon art option for this class. So if you just hold that button down, press that button, it'll just pick your photon arts for you. But let's get into jumping is also an attack for the Luster. So if you use a photon art, you'll notice this line on your character, and if you jump, you'll do a slam down or you'll slash up. And if you hold the button down, you'll actually use a Zanverse or a Megaverse technique based on your HP. So really cool. And by the way, this Scion class cannot use techniques normally, much like the Hero or the Phantom, but they can use them in some different ways. So let's get into the weapon action. Holding the weapon action will, of course, expend your focus meter. And if you notice, the Luster has these 3 little pips next to their focus meter, and it basically increases the amount of charge you can use your weapon action. So right there, that's the Zandy style one. Very good for AoE.
Very efficient.
So if you're in a quest with a bunch of enemies, definitely I'd recommend that. And you can also use the weapon action after your 4th hit of your basic attack. It'll do a level 2 instantly. So really good there. And yeah, the Baron style one, long range, big shot, very good. And if you hit the weapon action button twice, you'll do this explosion, expelling your current element, and you'll almost enter a 4th style that has no element. And if you hold the weapon action, you'll shoot your gun there. Also, if you sidestep twice as Luster, you'll do a slide.
Love that.
And there are a few things you can do with this. If you slide near an enemy, you'll shoot your gun at them. Just good for initiating the combat. But if you also lock on and hold forward during your slide, you'll teleport behind them. Nothing personnel, kid. They're dead. As well as if you hold back, you'll shoot your gun blade at them, and they die. And the last mechanic we'll talk about, so many mechanics with this class, which make it really fun. The voltage mechanic, the more you hit your enemy, the more the voltage will increase. And if you don't attack within 5 seconds, you will lose that. You'll also take reduced damage during that. And lastly, let's talk about Luster Time. Much like Hero Time, activate some enhancements, use it again for an epic final attack. Very good damage.
Very cool.
And yeah, that's a quick look at the Luster. Yeah, just super fun class. As I was playing it, I wanted to play more with it. Didn't have too much time, but for what I did get to play, it's really fun. A lot of mechanics to look into. Very high skill cap class.
Yeah.
And we would like to ask all of you. We'll be putting out a poll. So definitely check that poll out. It'll ask you, if you're going to main Luster, if you're going to check it out, and all that stuff. So check out the Twitch poll if you're watching on Twitch.
Definitely.
And yeah, that was our very basic first look at Luster. And definitely check out the content creators that are going to make very in-depth guides, because there's a lot more mechanics in all of that than we even mentioned. So yeah, definitely check that out tomorrow.
That's been a highly anticipated class, I guess you could say. We've heard your requests. Last episode, so many people in the chat were talking about Luster, but before we move on, one thing we did want to talk about, I think we may have skipped it here, is the episode 6 final chapter here. So light spoilers ahead, nothing too crazy, but light spoilers ahead just for the next few seconds here. The episode 6 final chapter, the battle lines have been drawn, and the Armada of Annihilation continues to gather its forces around the mothership. It's time. The time to strike is now, before any more Luminec can be created. Sacrifices may be required, as it's going to take an all-out coordinated attack by Arcs to annihilate Shiva, and the fate of the universe depends on the outcome. So yes, episode 6 final chapter coming tomorrow after the maintenance update. And I'm sure a lot of y'all will be really excited to hear about this. Level cap increase to 100, triple digits. So look forward to that.
Yes, finally level 100 is here. You can get your full list of classes all level 100, finally. And level 100 really, it's just a satisfying number to have like as your max level, right? Just 100. It just sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm level 100.
So yeah,
that's like a badge of honor, right? Like level 100.
Exactly, yeah. I play PS2, I'm level 100, yep.
Pretty cool.
Not a big deal.
That sounds impressive even to people who don't play, but yeah.
Exactly.
So we learned a lot about Luster just a few minutes ago. And, of course, I'm sure a lot of y'all are ready to try out Luster, but how about we give you a new challenge to go for? Maybe with that level 100 class, maybe with your new Luster, if you're maining Luster or something. Of course, I'm talking about Urgent Quest, Malevolent Void, and Call of the Void now have a ultra hard level. So some of our top players, I'm sure, are going to be checking this out. But a lot of y'all are probably pretty familiar with this Urgent Quest, excuse me. JJ, I can't even tell you how many times I've ran this. You got any idea?
Yeah, it's I'm sure us and everyone in the chat has ran this quest many times. It's really fun. But we've all seen Persona a bunch. So let us know in chat, how many times do you think you've ran Persona? Just your total number. We want to know.
Take a guess.
But yeah, Ultra Hard is now available for these urgent quests, and it is pretty hard. We had a little bit of issues, but but I got to play Luster, so I was just having fun.
It's your first time, right?
Yeah. So this is actually my first time right here playing Luster. Besides, recording all of the photon arts and stuff, learning about it. This was like just jumping into this ultra hard urgent quest was my first time playing it. Really, it's kind of overwhelming at first to play it, and I tried not to use the smart PA very much. But yeah, it's really fun, and I just like playing Luster because you just get to see all these numbers all the time.
Oh yeah,
it looks like you're doing a lot of damage, even though you might not be doing the most.
Very satisfying.
But it's very satisfying class to play. For this.
Very cool. Well, we won't keep this quest on screen too much longer because we know y'all have run this a whole bunch of times. But yes, the new difficulty is coming to it, and there are some rewards that you can get from running this urgent quest. Isn't that right, JJ?
Of course. That's why we run these. The juicy loots.
Everyone loves the loot. Everyone loves the drops, and we've got some to show off to you right now. So, taking a look here, we've got a weapon camo right here, 13-star Broma Petrima, maybe? Pronunciation's not my forte, but
that one's really cool.
I love that partisan weapon. Talus, Ophistia arm, looking pretty good there.
The arm is
some units. Very cool, very cool. Looking good. And that's not the only quests we'll be talking about today. We've got Elite Training Risk Realm and Extreme Training Risk Realm coming up next here. So basically,
yes. New Extreme quests.
Yes. If you are this is in the script here. If you are the solo protagonist of your PSO2 life, well, then this challenge is for you, the Elite Training Risk Realm. Of course, we also have Extreme Training Risk Realm for those of you who want to try out with a group up to 4. But JJ, could you tell the good folks at home about what they're seeing on screen right now?
Yeah, so 2 new Extreme quests, Elite Training Risk Realm and Extreme Training Risk Realm. This is the Elite Training, which means it's the solo version of it. There's the solo version being the Elite Training, and the 4-person version being the Extreme Training. And yeah, it's just, at least this stage I'm doing here is 5 stages of just a boss rush, where you fight a lot of enemies that you've fought before, a lot of the bosses that you've seen, like Falls Angel here. It's pretty fun. If you like extreme quests, you need those extreme passes, obviously. And once again, I just like recording this because I got to play Luster more. And I can't wait to play it tomorrow more when it actually comes out.
We're looking forward to playing Luster with all of y'all. We play online too, so keep an eye out for us. But so a full-on kind of boss rush mode here, and there are some rewards for this quest, as it would turn out. You want to take a look at them, perhaps?
Of course.
All right, so we got this one, Twin Daggers, Pride of Byakko. Pretty cool. You got a legs unit right here. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that one. My goodness. I like that one. It's kind of like a skirt, but it's on your... It's like, split.
It's like the knee skirts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Knee skirts.
I don't understand
PSO2
cast
guys.
fashion.
PSO2.
PSO2. It's where fashion is truly the end game. But that's right. So, lots of new quests, updates to other quests, urgent quests, and of course Luster and the episode 6 final chapter, excuse me. But I think it's time that we bring in our special guest. What do you say?
I believe we actually have a Rising Weapon Badges 5 exchange shop.
Oh, you're right.
Before we get into that, yes.
We're all out of order today. Thank y'all for sticking with us. So we've got the Rising Weapon Badge 5. So take a closer look. So some of our most hardcore players are going to be really excited about this. Different types of exchanging you can do here. JJ?
Many exchanges.
Many exchanges.
So much exchanging going on. Oh, no, yeah. So Rising Weapon Badge 5, if you've gotten a lot of them over the times, if you've collected them and you just have them sitting around, well, now there are some new augments you can buy in that shop. So definitely take a look at these to see which ones you want to buy. Some very strong ones here. And Rising Weapon Badge 5, new exchange stuff. So definitely augment your weapons to the most min-max you can, for sure.
Tons of S-grade augments this time around, so keep an eye out for that. I'm sure a lot of our most hardcore players will be really excited. But I'm not going to waste no more time here with our special guest. We have him in the digital studio. You know him from YouTube. I believe he's going to start streaming soon as well. JJ, what do you say we bring him in?
Let's do it.
All right, y'all. So we are so happy today to bring you our special guest for Arcs Hour episode 6. Of course, I am talking about Keroppi. Hello, welcome to the cast.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. It's 6:24 in the morning right now, so I'm a little bit groggy, but don't worry, I'll manage. We'll get through this.
Yeah. Thanks so much for getting up as early as you did. For this. Yeah.
Anything to give the chat the codes that they need.
Yes.
Fair enough. Well, we do want to thank you for being here with us today. And we just want to ask you a few questions about what you do, and how you relate to Phantasy Star Online 2. Could you stick around for some questions today?
Yes, of course. More than happy to answer any questions.
Very cool. So, maybe could you give us a brief history of your relationship with PSO2 and Phantasy Star in general? Have you been playing a long time? Are you new to the game? Tell us about you and PSO2.
Yeah, of course. I feel like I am one of the few content creators that have not played any of the Phantasy Star series before, and then like PSO2 is the only one that, or the first Phantasy Star that I got into. But before then, you know, I never knew about this game. I watched a couple of streams. There was a streamer or a YouTuber called Cryfu. I really liked that guy. He made really chill content. But there was one day that he was streaming Phantasy Star Online, and he had this really silly grin on his face. He looked so happy. I had no idea what he was doing, but I just sat there, and that just left an impression in my brain. Like, wow, I want to try out that game because he looks really happy, and I want to be that happy too. And yeah, so the game came out on PC. I was like, all right, I'm downloading it. So, and here we are. It's a great game. I love it. Mm-hmm.
All the way from watching a person on YouTube, now you're on Arc Sour. How about that?
I know, we've come a long way.
So I guess my next question for you would be, what's your favorite part of the game? Maybe a favorite class or something like that.
Oh yeah, so my favorite class is obviously Braver. I know a lot of people are like, Carrot, what about Phantom? Well, you know, Braver, Phantom, you know, Phantom subclass, because it just makes my life a little bit easier with the PP management and all that stuff. But I just love the classes that use katanas, because I love inflicting cringe damage to everyone. I know a lot of people are like, please don't make the stream cringe. I'm trying.
We do that on our own, don't worry.
We're going to make it as cringe for you guys.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
Well,
So you do play Braver. Have you ever looked into like using the bow at all? I just wonder if that's like a thing that people do.
Actually, it's funny that you say that. It's recently because of Divide Quest. So Divide Quest have absolutely demolished me. I've been destroyed. That's why there's no content on Divide Quest on my channel. Is because there's just footage of me getting smacked and dying, right? And the reason why is because one, I suck at the game, and two, like the mobs are flying around. I'm there with my katana. I'm like, well, great. I don't have katana combat. I guess I'll sit here and wait till you come down, right? So I re-rolled to a Braver Etoile, and that way I can use the bow. And because of the PA reduction cost, I can just sit there and just spam Master Shot and some other PAs. And yeah, life has been much better now with Etoile subclass.
That's nice. Yeah, you don't see much bow gameplay, but that's a good tip for anyone who is having trouble using getting into those faraway enemies.
Yep.
Well,
so another question for you here. On YouTube, we know you make daily content. How do you schedule making content literally every single day? Because that sounds like a lot.
Yeah, it's not easy at all. It's really not easy. If any of my fellow content creators know, you know, making a video takes time. It's recording, it's editing, it's realizing you forgot to turn on your mic when you're recording, so you're re-recording. And, you know, it's not easy. But what I do is I like to schedule things. So in one day, I might record like 2 to 3 videos. And sometimes if you guys are observant enough, you'll notice that, hey, Carol's wearing the same shirt or the same hoodie for like 3 days in a row. Does he just like never shower or something? And no, don't worry. I do shower every single day. It's just that I record in sessions, in blocks. So like one day would be 3 videos, and another day I'd be like, oh, there's no content, so I'll just edit. And another 3 days, I space it out like that.
Makes sense. I know a lot of people who do daily content do exactly what you just described. So for those of you at home who are looking to become content creators yourself, take some notes from the master over here. But I've got another question for you, one more before we move on. Speaking of which, what would be your advice to up-and-coming content creators? And do you have any shout-outs, perhaps, to anyone specific?
Yeah, so first of all, advice to content creators, because a lot of people ask me this question, and really, I want you guys to focus on your own craft. So for those who don't know, well, I think most of you guys don't know, but my YouTube channel actually got hacked at the beginning of 2020, the very beginning, January 1st, and I lost everything. So I made a second channel. I was just like, whatever, I enjoy making videos. So I just made a second channel, and I made like 800 videos on that channel before I got this channel back, or my main channel back. And that was when I made the transition into PSO2. And the total number of videos that I've made so far is 2,400 videos. And that's what got me to where I am now. So don't be discouraged when you make your first video and it doesn't get as many views. It's not a big deal. As long as you just consistently make videos. You don't need to do daily uploads, okay? That's crazy. You can do, maybe one video a week or just one video a month, especially if you're working like a full-time job and you're juggling 10 other things. You don't got time to do everything. So just start off small, and then once your comfort level grows, then start making more videos from there. And it's all about doing and execution, less about trying to perfect everything. I feel like a lot of people are really worried about making that one perfect video as their first video. You guys can go on my channel, go all the way to like 5 years ago and check out my first video. It's horrible, but I'm not embarrassed. It's fine. It's my first video. It can be horrible because it's my first video. So yeah, that's definitely advice I want to give out to creators is don't be afraid, make the content you want to make and just put it out there. And everything will be okay. All right. And now for shout outs. I definitely have 3 people on my mind. I have Chrono Catastrophe, Black to Basics, as well as KOEG. I think these 3 content creators are really up and rising. They just need to keep pumping out that good content. And yeah, they have my full support.
Very cool. We're fans of all those content creators. So we're definitely going to be keeping an eye on all 3 of you. And yes, thank you so much for joining us today. It's great advice, I would say. You got to start somewhere with this kind of stuff, and why not take some advice from Keroppi here. So can you stick around a while, maybe perhaps check out some of the other stuff we're showing off today?
Of course, I'd love to stay.
Very cool. All right, well, let's jump right into my favorite segment of the show. That's right, my favorite one. Of course, I'm talking about the only action online MMO adjacent fashion show that spells both fantasy and fashion with a PH. Fancy
Correctly,
fashion news.
course.
Correctly.
Mm-hmm.
We spell it correctly here. We do not spell fashion with an F. We certainly don't spell fantasy with one.
We're not barbaric enough to spell it incorrectly. PH.
PH all the way. So, we have the Blazing Luster AC Scratch ticket to check out. JJ, Keroppi, do y'all know what this is inspired by, perhaps?
Maybe a new class we just looked at. I don't know. It's very not obvious, obviously.
Well, obviously it's not obvious, but let's jump right into the video here. Rated M for mature.
All right. Let's begin the video. Let's have it rolling. First of all, we start off with this fantastic shinobi looking outfit with the hairstyle. I just love it. It's super stylish. Nothing personnel, kid. It's perfect. Look at that innerwear. Oh my goodness, you can look fabulous. But if you play a female character, don't worry, we've got the female wear as well, and c'est très bien, as we would say in French. And it's beautiful. And let's take a quick look at the innerwear. I love that innerwear.
Oh my goodness.
Innerwear. Innerwear, yes. We also have, for all you casts out there, you can now have hair. No, but this looks very cool. I do like that a lot.
That one's a little
And we
spooky.
also have the Urian set here, Aegis Reflector. Something. The mask looking very cool. The eyes very cool, as well as this Bixla robe. Not sure how some of these parts are floating here on this character, but I like it.
We
Looks
don't
very
ask
cool.
questions.
It's very tasteful, I'd say.
Of course, we've got the glorious Princess Heraldry here. Another very elaborate outfit. Loving that right there. And of course, it's got outerwear and basewear, so you can customize it to your liking. We've got accessories, twitchy fox ears, keep an eye on those, as well as the big wagging tail. I think a certain subset of this game's demographic are going to really like that. But we also have got some body paint and some hair. I'm loving that bob cut, the Sophis hair over there, looking good. And then,
Keroppi.
Katana over here. Oh my goodness.
That's for you.
This might be like Rashi's katana, but it looks amazing. I love it.
Twin machine guns. You can go on the internet.
Just chilling.
Got the operating terminal in case you ever want to lay down seductively playing with your terminal. You know
Oh my
what I mean?
goodness.
or float around in the air as Luster.
We got the Gunblade pose, of course, as well. I'm loving this one. Just go to sleep.
Yeah.
Good night.
This is me after the stream.
We will all be passing out very, very soon. So, we wanted to showcase 3 of those more specifically. Some of y'all may be familiar with GM BMO or Harper if you browse our Instagram. We wanted to zone in on 3 of those different fashion items here. So let's take a closer look. Of course, we had the Glorious Princess Heraldry. Taking a closer look, we got that ribbon hair, the Bixla ribbon hair, and then as well as Crystal Wings purple. I'm noticing a lot of purple.
I can see why she chose these as her favorites. She likes purple.
Not gonna lie, those wings look fantastic,
They
though.
do. Very, very cool. Very angelic. But we actually have something new that we don't usually do during Fantasy Fashion, or at least it's been a while since we've done it. Of course, I am talking about your Valentine's Day outfits. We have been checking out your screenshots.
It's been a while since we did this. I believe last time was the second episode for the Halloween stream. We highlighted some Halloween costumes that all of you sent in, and this time we're doing the Valentine's Day one. So looking forward to doing more of this in the future. So if you ever want your screenshots to be highlighted on stream and reacted to, definitely send those in for future episodes.
Definitely. Well, let's get right into it here. We got, first up, PSO Fran Uwu with the glomp right here. Getting a big hug. Looking pretty good. I like the eye contact with the camera as well. Pretty fun. Any thoughts here?
I wonder how many takes it took to get that perfectly lined up with the emotes.
I love the name. I love the uwu. It's a very, very good tag right there.
If you're a weeb, shout it out in the chat. There's no shame here. Yeah. Don't worry.
How many weebs? Come on, we're all weebs here. Let's be real.
Let's be real. So let's jump into the second one we have today. We've got Seikinagi, I believe is the pronunciation there. Got that Valentine's Day power couple.
Indeed.
That's
very, very beautiful. Love the color scheme. Very bold with the whole red, black, and white. It's very, very nice.
Yeah, a lot of red and black going on with the luster, and now all these. This is very nice. Very nice.
Right up your alley, JJ, I would imagine.
Yes, this is a very good screenshot. Yes, up my alley. Yes.
All right, so number 3, we got PSO2 Squishy here. A very cute screenshot. Loving that hair. But
yeah, I love the teddy bears as well. It's it fits the name perfectly. PSO2 Squishy. Those bears look squishy as well.
I wish I had.
I like that the bears have bow ties on them.
They're looking good. All right, we got one more.
Fancy.
From Pika Boy, who I actually recognized from Twitter. I believe Pika Boy, we've talked on Twitter before. But yes, a little bit of love rappy fashion here next to those lovely teddy bears. But yeah, good looks for Valentine's Day. And yeah, any thoughts on this one, y'all?
It's
the glasses. I like the glasses on the rappy. That's good. Utilizing the shopping plaza, of course. Really good shopping plaza for this holiday event, I gotta say.
Definitely. Well, we want to thank y'all for sending in your screenshots. I don't think we even announced we were doing this segment, so some of y'all may have had a surprise just then. We really do appreciate all the screenshots, all the letters, everything you send into the show. We check it all out, so thank you very, very much. But you know, I think it might be time to take some letters from the ARCs at home. What do y'all say?
Yep, let's go.
Yeah, let's read those letters.
All right, so we've got some letters from ARCs. This time we asked, what is your favorite memory of PSO2? And so, let's take a look here. We've got the first letter from ARCs. This is from XBlaze 2009. XBlaze says, back in August when I first started, I think I remember this urgent quest that used to happen a lot. And it was certainly my favorite one back then, though my character has changed a lot. Simply fell in love with playing in the AIS and this mission. Amazing music and an epic boss fight. They sent along a screenshot as well here. Let's take a closer look. course, this is from the Yamato Battleship Urgent Quest. One of my favorites, personally. Very cinematic. Kuropi, do you have any good memories playing this one in particular?
Yeah, the first time when we flew around and it took like 30 minutes to kill Yamato because we had no idea what we were doing. We were just like, well, there's all these missiles. What do we do? And it just, boom, we're dead. And then we try to figure out what to do. That was pretty fun, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah, the fight can be kind of a bit confusing when you first go into it. You're just like, okay, I'm in this mech thing now, and what are we doing? But
Yep.
yeah, it's a good one, and you're just fighting a battleship, which is just hilarious, honestly.
A battleship that can fly.
Can fly, and I love it, like if you play on the English voices, just like the voice of the captain is just hilarious.
Mhm.
Definitely. Big fan of that quest. Thank you, XBlaze 2009, for sending in your letters from Arcs. But we have another one here. Let's take a closer look. JJ, would you like to read this one off?
Certainly. This is from 3Y3 Stream. My favorite memories of PSO2 has always been playing with my usual group / friends. The one I remember the most was when we got our first rank 1 during a Profound Darkness Urgent. That's a good memory right there. Rank 1, very nice. It's always nice that you find a group of friends or play with a group of friends that, you know, they're just your squad, your crew that you always roll with.
Definitely.
Super fun. Definitely, yeah. So thanks for sending that in, 3Y3 Stream.
Kuropi, do you have any favorite people to play PSO2 with, perhaps? Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah. My alliance. I love playing with my alliance. They troll me almost every day, but it's perfectly fine because we're always there to have a good time. We've got our super tryhard carries. We've got me. That's kind of like the clown. And then we got everyone else. It's kind of a mess, but it's great. I love it.
Very cool. I gotta say, my favorite person to play PSO2 with, a couple people. Shoutouts to Laurel the Girl, you know who you are, as well as our producer Sakrin. Both of them are some of my favorite people to play PSO with. But Kuropi, would you like to read the third letter today?
Yes, of course.
Let's take a closer look here.
So over here we have from Sapiental Knight. So as trivial as it may be, and a little bit unfair considering the class and the difficulty I picked, being able to finish a solo UQ or urgent quest, I started having more faith in my gameplay skills ever since then, and hope to be able to properly take on ultra hard difficulty soon. Don't worry, that's the beauty of PSO2. PSO2 doesn't rush you to do anything. It doesn't gate you from much content because you can't do XYZ. So you can experience everything at your own pace. You know, you're level 10, you just started the game, you just do normal mode. You're, max level, you want a challenge, you can go do solo content. So there's, this game's just beautiful because it caters to everyone. And, congratulations on a solo urgent quest. It's not easy. So good job.
Yeah, not easy at
Yeah.
all.
I have to fully agree. PSO2, just a great game, really easy to get into. It's free, just to start, so it's just so accommodating for new players. So many ways of catching up, and there's so many different classes you can play, so many ways to make your character look and all that. It's just great.
And speaking to this letter in particular, I think the sense of growth you get in PSO2 is very, very, very fun. Something that you may struggle with now, you may be able to take on no problem after you level up a little bit. So, yeah, thank you so much for sending in your letter. We are looking forward to seeing you grow into the wonderful arcs that you are becoming to be. But hold on one moment. We're getting an interference here. What is this?
Yeah, I'm hearing some static.
Is it
What's
Dark
going on?
Falls? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Let's go.
Stat.
Let's go to the footage. Oh my goodness.
Poor
Well-
Rappy, what happened? What is he okay? Can we confirm if he's okay?
We'll keep an eye out. We'll see if we
I
can get
know.
a word.
I
But
thought we tightened up security around here for the Karen Rappy. What happened?
well, the Karen Rappy has
She-
returned.
Yeah, she just broke through the security. But here we go. Here's the code, ladies and gentlemen. Everything you've been waiting for, right here. Write it down.
So, to redeem this, what you're going to want to do is in the in-game chat, not the Twitch chat, not the YouTube chat. I mean, you can say it there if you want, but in the in-game chat, what you're going to want to do is type Luster Style in all caps. That's going to get you the Arkuma nose, the Lilypan neck pouch, SG100 ticket, and 3 150% try boosts. So yeah, just check the Visiphone after you type it out in all caps, and those items will be yours. Any thoughts, y'all, on these items here?
The
It's
nose.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Or that extra 150 try boost is definitely going to play a big part in power leveling through Ultra PSO2 Day.
Ultra PSO2.
Because definitely something everyone should take advantage of. Leveling super duper fast.
Yes. Happy PSO2 Day. Ultra PSO2 Day, everybody.
which
And
is-
yeah, if you weren't aware, there is a lot of big boosts going on right now, Ultra PSO2 Day. So if you haven't logged in recently or you're looking to get back into it, right now is a great time. Specifically right now,
definitely.
because the boosts are insane, and the stuff you can get is great.
Also a good time to jump in for the first time. So, if you are ready to just start your PSO2 journey, start it today on Ultra PSO2 Day. We're going to be keeping an eye out for you. But yes, let's see here. Got a little bit of extra time today. We blazed right through that content, like the blazing luster.
we blazed through it.
Exactly, like X-Blaze 2009.
We were in Zandy style, going too fast for the stream. This is Ark's hour, so we need the full hour.
Definitely. Well, Karopi, do you mind if we ask you a few more questions?
No, I don't mind at all. Please. Go
Let's
ahead.
see here. I don't know, JJ, you got any? Chat, do you all have any questions for Karopi? By
Yeah,
chance?
if you have any questions for Karopi or us or anything, throw that in. We'll make this like the Q&A /
Oh my
interview
goodness.
section
Chat is
here.
going so fast. How do you read this? Oh my goodness.
Well, Karopi, if you see a question you want to answer, feel free to do so here.
Yeah,
Some-
sure.
Someone asks, when can we use the luster? That'll be tomorrow. After maintenance will happen tonight, and then you'll be able to play once servers go alive again. So yeah, and once again, Luster Scion class, you'll need 2 level 75s, and make sure you have that 15-star Gunblade ready for when you level it up with Ultra PSO2 Day and all that stuff. So yeah, tomorrow.
hmm
Don't forget
And
to use your
don't
keys.
forget, you guys have your keys. Yeah, exactly. As G-Wiz was saying, save up your keys if you guys want to power level to 100. Technically, if you get all the boosts available and get like 1,000 EXP boost plus the tree buff, you can get from level 95 to 99 with 1 rainbow key.
Oh my gosh.
So
That's
you guys
wild.
can definitely keep that in mind. Power level super duper fast. Yes.
That's actually pretty crazy.
That's why we love
Yeah.
having people like you on, because y'all have got this game down so well. Like, you, King Cosma, and Amana, everyone we've had on are so good at the game, so we learn things from y'all. But yes, any other questions, perhaps, for Karopi in the chat that we're seeing?
Nikki says in Twitch chat, they have 30 gold keys and 90 silver keys saved. that's
Wow.
that's pretty crazy. Ready for that instant level 100 immediately.
My goodness.
Oh yeah.
That'll be a grind.
Mike.
I believe I saw in chat, Karopi, do you have any interest in playing Luster or anything like that? Or will
For
you just,
sure. For all the wrong reasons. So,
What?
yes, I do want to play Luster, but the reason why I want to play Luster is because my monkey brain can't comprehend all the different stances, but it's got the smart PA, so I can just hold down a button, not worry about it, and deal tons of damage.
That's true. Yeah, Luster is very complicated and can be a bit of a task to get into, but that smart PA is there for any of you that just want to see the big numbers, see all the numbers, big damage. Just press those buttons. So yeah, and it's an interesting mechanic that they tried out with that. I would say
it's interesting how it's a class that's both highly advanced and also great for beginners. So great time to check out PSO2. Great time to jump back in, and a great time to start. So check out the Luster class. Of course, you're gonna have to get to level 75, so you'll probably get some experience before you unlock Luster. But that's just how these Scion classes go. Let's see here. Any more questions for Keroppi here in the chat?
I see a question. Feral Kuja asks, will the new AC Scratch have Luster outfits cast parts tomorrow? And they're stoked for the male cast Luster set. Yes. Blazing Luster will be coming out after maintenance as well. So if you can get that hair, that amazing male cast hair.
Yeah.
Which is great, I have to say.
Definitely.
In the YouTube chat, a lot of people are asking if we can be friends. Yes, chat, we can be friends. Little fun note. Maybe I shouldn't say this on stream, but it's fine. I accept all friend requests. I don't know if there's a limit on my friends list.
Oh my gosh.
But if you send me a friend request and you write an actual message and not the default message, chances are I will accept you, okay? So feel free to add me if you just want to have the my partner card, so you can send me along with your expeditions and stuff. Feel free to do so.
Oh my goodness. You may have opened up the floodgates just then. Just a warning.
I've just opened up the floodgate, but it's okay. Is there actually a limit to the friends list? Do you know?
I wouldn't know. I don't have many.
I'm not sure.
All right, chat. Thank you. Yeah. All right. Now it's gonna be full in like 3 minutes, guys. So add me now.
Yeah, incoming.
People to play.
So many requests. I think someone in chat asked Keroppi, did you prefer the male or the female Luster outfits from when we looked at them during Fantasy Fashion?
I'm gonna be biased here. I've always liked female characters more, but the male one actually looks really badass. To be honest, the male one really, that shinobi look and that hairstyle and the white colored hair, it just screams anime at you. Anime main character or main bad guy. It's just it's so good. And that innerwear as well, even the male innerwear, it's so tasteful. So yeah, I prefer the male one for once.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let us know in chat, and I think I know what it's gonna look like, but let's put a 1 in chat if you play a male character, 2 if you play the female character. I just want to see the differences.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah. Okay. Honestly, more 1s than I thought. More 1s than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
But this is about what I thought.
Right on. Any other questions we'd like to take? You can open it up.
Let's
just questions
see
in
here.
general. People right now rushing to their keyboard to ask their favorite YouTuber question here.
So I know we don't talk about New Genesis too much on this stream,
All right.
but someone did ask Keroppi.
Yeah. A lot of people asking what class I play. Is that the one you're?
Yeah, of the classes that are announced in New Genesis, which ones are you looking at?
I'm definitely going to be checking out Hunter. That's something that I want to try out because, the whole melee stance, and you've got your counter as well. Every class has a counter already, which is a Braver exclusive, I think, in PSO2, but now will be available to everyone in NGS. So that's something that I want to try out for sure.
Yes. Also, like the hero counter as well, I believe. The Hunter has, where you dodge and then you get like the big hit. Oh, which Luster also has. Luster has that as well. So definitely a mechanic that's going to be more looked into.
Mm-hmm.
Keep an eye on our social networks for more information on New Genesis, of course. If you've been following the Twitter, you may have seen that we've been updating pretty frequently. So just keep an eye out. We'll have more news for you as it develops. But any more questions here?
Question Marks asks, who's the best girl in PSO2? What's the we're talking NPCs, we're talking who's the best?
You guys are trying to get me in trouble here, guys.
I'm biased. Cuna for sure. I've got the Japanese version of her CD. I listen to it all the time. Eternal Encore is one of my favorite songs ever, so I'm gonna vote Cuna.
JJ Dragon, what's your favorite waifu or husbando?
The waifu, the best girl. I mean, Io. Let's be real. Io's best girl. Come on. Risa, close second though. Risa, close second. I gotta say.
For me, it's Matoi. Matoi is best waifu for me, and then best husbando has to be Dudu. So,
Dudu,
that's true. Dudu, yeah, all right, that's fair. Sometimes Dudu, sometimes I like him, sometimes I don't. For some reason, depends on how he's feeling.
Can we get some doo-doo in the chat? Just a few doo-doos. Type in your doo-doos, please. All right, y'all. Let's see here. Maybe one last question.
Let's see. Hans is based.
I think I opened the floodgates with Dudu. The whole chat is just Dudu now.
Fair enough. All right. Well, if there are no other questions, we can maybe wrap up for the day. How's that sound?
All right. Sounds good.
I would say it was a pretty good episode, wouldn't y'all say?
Yeah. It's really good. Yeah. Actually, before we end, there's one more thing, guys. There's one more
yeah.
If you guys still need items from the PSO2 Kami shop, there is a new PSO2 Kami code, so you guys can check that out on the official website under Media PSO2, and it is the second newest chapter. Go there, please read it. It's actually really funny.
Very, very
and
funny.
At the very bottom is the code, so that you can get another memory in order to purchase any item you want. For those who forgot where to purchase or where you can purchase these items, you head over to the Red Light District, the middle NPC, talk to them, and you'll be able to exchange your memory for any PSO2 Kami cosmetic, music, voice lines. There's a lot of choices.
I'm a big fan of the track jacket. That's my favorite.
Someone in chat asked, "Am I in heaven?"
JJ.
So yeah, the rappies are not with me right now, but the light it burns me. But yeah, we got some new animated backgrounds.
Ark's our edgelord, JJ Dragon, having a hard time standing in the light, but what else is new? But yeah. Any other questions that you're seeing, or should we wrap up? Give me the call, JJ.
Yeah, no, I think we're good to wrap up. So thank you everyone for watching Ark's Hour episode 6. And thanks, Keroppi, again for joining us.
Of course.
As early as it is for you. But yeah, it's been great having you. And yeah, thanks to everyone. We couldn't do this without all the viewers, so
definitely.
Thank you so much.
Thanks everyone in chat. Thanks everyone for joining us at Ark's Hour episode 6. Hope you guys had a great time. Hope you guys take advantage of all those codes we gave you, as well as the information we gave you. Hint, hint, wink, wink. So please, we'll see you guys after maintenance.
Definitely. Well, Keroppi, if people want to find out more about you, maybe check out your content, where should they go? Got any links you want to shout out here?
Yeah, of course. If you guys want to find me, I am on YouTube. So that is youtube.com/Keroppi, Keroppi. Now, if you want to find me on Twitch, this is kind of like the underground big fan people go there. It would be twitch.tv/Keroppi_sensei. So that is SENSEI. I don't stream often, mainly because I do have ISP issues that I'm trying to sort out, but I will be streaming soon. All right? That's all I can promise you. Soon.tm.
Soon. All right, y'all. Well, thank you so much for tuning into Arcs Hour. Gods be operatives. And we will be seeing you next time. And happy Ultra PSO2 Day.
Yep, happy Ultra PSO2 Day.
All right, y'all. See y'all later. Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Oh my goodness, JJ Dragon, you guys seen all the new stuff for New Genesis? Oh,
yeah, that's gonna be so good when it comes out. Yeah.
It's very excited for that. Wait, no.
Wait.
No.
No. The return of Karen. Hey, you. You look awfully familiar. Wait 1 second. Karen Rappy was Love Rappy all along. Oh my goodness.
Way. The plot twist.
The plot twist. Dun dun dun.
The extended universe of Arcs Hour. Stay tuned. Arcs Hour episode 7.
Stay tuned.
I don't know. Maybe we'll have another Rappy plush. I don't know. But thank you all for being with us.
Yeah, thanks everyone who's still here. Thanks for watching.
Yep, thanks for watching, guys.
Bye-bye.